Good morning. I'm a bit late. Sorry. Anyway, this morning I wanted to draw on something that Debbie, who is an amazing lady that I met in Los Angeles last year. I had to go all the way to Los Angeles to meet her, even though she's from Swansea. Anyway, Debbie reminded me earlier this week of a really brilliant exercise around to-do lists. Basically around how to kind of very quickly cut through the overwhelm. Anyway, I'm just going to read you the points that she made because I think they're really helpful. And I've heard them before. I've heard them many times. I think, firstly, I heard it about 10 years ago from my friend Eileen Horn, who was telling me to tackle the top 3 things on my list. But Debbie writes it really clearly, so I'm just going to read what she has written. So, number 1, the first exercise is for you to send your... no, we'll leave that one. Okay, that was quite personal. So we'll start with number 2, but I'm going to make it number 1. So number 1 is to stop and breathe, have a cuppa, and grab a pen and paper. Number 2, I want you to then write down everything that is on your to-do list today and for tomorrow. And I like that because I really emptying my head into a piece of paper. Because when it's in my head, it just goes round and round and round. Once you have done this, you need to prioritize them into A, B, and C. A is absolutely has to be done today. B would be bloody great if it gets done today. And C is I will see if it gets done, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. And then once you have done this, the best way forward is to work on all of the A's, and then the B's, and then the C's, if you have time. If some of them are telephone calls, and this is the bit that I like that I hadn't heard before, so thanks, Debbie. If some of them are telephone calls, then you batch them to one side. If the rest is paperwork, again, or admin, again, put these to one side. If it's speaking with clients or speaking with team members, again, put that into one batch and put it to one side. The beauty of doing it this way is that you need different energies for different tasks, and it could take you 10 to 20 minutes to shift into a different energy. And I get that, I really do get that, because when I'm on the phone, it's a very different energy to being in person with someone, and getting my head into, well, certainly tackling numbers is a very different energy to writing, for example, where it's a different thought process behind the action. And then Debbie says, and I love this bit, make the workspace beautiful, have flowers like candles, if you can listen to soft music, anything to shift your energy. And then batch all the telephone calls, paperwork, clients' parts to one side of the day when you need the energy required to do that task. Thanks, Debbie. And I hope that was helpful today. I've done 3 minutes, 21 seconds. I'm trying to be quick because Georgina thinks I'm much better when I'm short and sharp. Not me that's much better, but the whole essence of a morning motivation. So hopefully that wasn't too garbled, and I didn't sabotage your work, Debbie. But I just want to say it's been really helpful, so I'm very grateful for it, and I wanted to share it with other people so they get the benefit of it too. So prioritizing, A's absolutely has to be done today, B's will be bloody great if it gets done today, and C, if it gets done, that's nice, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. And then tackling the A's first, then the B's, and then the C's. Hi, Debs. Thank you. Okie dokie. I am going to let everyone go and have a beautiful, positively intentioned day. And I'll see you next Monday at 6:30 a.m. for more morning motivations. Okay, bye.